Hey guys, welcome back to the ranch. Today we are going to do that pulley swap, and then hopefully we're going to mill the rest of that poplar log. So not my last video, but my video before that, I told you that the pulley was going to get here and I was going to do it. Well, I got the pulley was the wrong size. Diameter wise was fine. Hub fit was fine. The belt size was wrong. The belt I have on here is a style C type V belt, and those were that pulley was a 5V, and I ordered that through Granger. So I had to go to, so I returned that, and I had to go on to electricmotors.com, and I got this C pulley. And that's the tree company that dumps. So I have this pulley. Let me go grab it for you. This big guy right here. This sucker is heavy, but it is a, I don't know if you can see that, but it's an AMEC 5C110E pulley. And this is the hub for it. So we're going to take the old pulley off. We're going to put the new one on. So let's get rolling. Yeah, but we don't have any air in the tank. There's one. There's two. Yeah, the last time this thing was off was when I had to do the bearing and the clutch. And then these hubs, they have, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but these hubs have screw holes that you can screw in that pushes against the pulley to separate the pulley from the hub. Basically just do one at a time until it comes off. There we go. Alright, this one is 10 7/8, 10 inches, and then this one the 11 3/8. Yeah, 11 3/8. So just slightly larger. The next size up was a 12-inch. And that would have been turning that blade about 650 RPM, which from everything that I have read about these circle mills is you don't want to go anything over 600. 600 is pretty much the max. So I had to do the 11, I think this one was 11.3 or 11.4 pulley. So that will give me about 580 or 590 RPM on the blade. So I think that would be perfect. So let's go ahead. I'll turn the shaft. So it is, the keyway is 12 o'clock. Now lining this pulley up, I think it's gonna have to go in like this. Oh, that sucker's heavy. These bolts out. Oops. All right. Now what we have to do is we have to, do we have a string line? So what I'm gonna do is put a string line on the big pulley, put a string line on this pulley, and we'll get it pretty close.
Not up here, it doesn't look like.
Alright, run down to the shop and grab a string line. Alright, but what I can do while I'm waiting for a string line, I can stick this key in here. Alright. I can bring this out so the threads. I mean, kind of eyeballing it, it looks good. But we need a string line. Alright. So take the string line, you put it on the back into the top part of the, yeah. I'll rotate that mandrel so I'm not putting my string line on the broken part of that pulley. Yeah, there you go. Alright, good?
Yep.
Well, that looks pretty darn close. Huh. It's almost perfect. Alright, I think that's perfect. Alright, close enough. So, let's go ahead and we can put our, oh wait, so our hub is good. Well, let's tap our hub in a little bit more. And then I need a Allen wrench to tighten the set screw down. So let's just tap this in a hair. That should be good. Let's put a key all the way in. It's going to be this one here. We have a set screw in there.
There's two of them, right?
No, there's just one. Okay. Now, let's put this on. Alright, where's the driver? We have the 3/4 inch. Alright, I believe these are supposed to be torqued down to 150 foot-pounds. So,
You need your torques.
actually, let's put the string line on this real quick. Let's make sure we're still good. Before we get too far. Oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Right there. Alright. So, I'm gonna need, alright, let me run down and grab my torque wrench, and I'll be right back. Alright. Whew, hold this pulley. We're getting there. All right, let go. I'm gonna turn it until it hits the compression stroke. All right, now hold it. What I might do is put the belt on it and put a board against the blade, and that will lock it.
And that won't ruin the bits or anything?
No, that won't work because the engine spins that way. So yeah, that wouldn't work. You want to hold it? Alright, let go.
We could push on the handle there. Maybe that would work. It's got that giant log on it.
I think that's going to be tight enough.
Is it supposed to click when it's tight enough?
Yep. You'll hear a click.
Whew. I don't think this boy's coming off.
Well, I hope not. There's a little bit of a gap there. So, hold this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You need to hold more up right here. Push it downward. All right, let go. Let me find my compression stroke again. All right, right there. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, I think that's gonna be good. Let me set this, turn this down to 120. Okay. Let's turn down to 120. So let's see what that is. Jeez. Let's cut down to 100. All right. There's 100 foot-pounds. All right, that's 100, 100, 100. Let's take it up. There's 110. Good grief. That's 110.
I don't think they made the driver powerful enough.
that one's 110. The other two aren't getting there. All right, let me find my compression shirt because we passed it. Let go. All right, right there. Hold it. Just broke the flipping bolt.
Sure that's meant to be it.
That's what the instructions said. The instructions said 150 foot-pounds. Well, that sucks. This didn't break all the way.
Won't be milling today.
Well, yeah, we won't be milling today. Broke the flipping bolt at 110 foot-pounds. So, obviously, these are not grade 8 bolts. So, I'm gonna have to run to, where'd the other half of that bolt go? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. So, I'm gonna have to go and get some grade 8 bolts for this. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. There's not really much more I can do. So, when I get this fixed, or when I go and get the bolt, I'll go and finish this video and we'll do a test run. So I found the installation instructions. It got ripped, but it says foot-pounds to apply with torque wrench. Class E, that's what I have. Bushing, 3/4 inch, 225 foot-pounds. That was only 110 and the bolt broke off. I'm gonna have to call someone and complain. This is ridiculous. But the next one down is a M and MS size bushing at 3/4 inch bolts. That requires 150 foot-pounds. So I think what I'm going to do is go and buy a grade 8 bolt, and I'm going to stick in there, and I'm going to tighten it down to 110 foot-pounds and call it good. Because, and I think this one's about to break too. The only one that clicks is this one. So I think there might be some, either not the right style bolt for this, or there's some serious manufacturer defect to it. So, but yeah, until I get this fixed, there's really nothing I can do. So, yeah, I don't know where to go from here with the video. Well, I'll be back once I get it fixed, and then we'll mill it. We'll mill the rest of that log. Alright, so I pulled one of the other bolts out, the ones that wouldn't tighten. This one in here, I was able to get to 110 foot-pounds. But this one here, you can actually see where the threads are starting to get skinny from when you're turning this. So, yeah, so I'm going to go and get some grade 8 bolts and do this properly. So, and I'm going to call Granger, because this was actually Granger. So I'm going to call them and let them know that their bolts are not, they got the wrong bolts for their hubs. So, alright guys, this is, it's been a weekend, pretty busy weekend. So we start this Friday, and here it is Sunday. So these are the bolts that I could get. I could only find. They do not sell a all thread bolts. So alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and use these guys. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lock washer on this. So basically what I'm gonna do, where's that lock washer? Oh snap. What happened to it? I gotta go get another lock washer. Oh, nope, there it is. So without having to special order a bolt, I figured these will be good enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to torque them down to 110 foot-pounds. I'm going to use it for a couple hours, come back and check them and see if it loosened up or not. So let's see, where were we set at? 110. One ten. 110. Good grief. Jeez. $110. All right. So they're all torqued to 110. The torque spec says 150, but because these bolts are shorter, like these here, these go all the way through the pulley, all the way out the back side. And the other ones have less threads on them. I don't want to strip out the pulley, so I'm just going to do 110 for now. And I'll use it for a couple of days, and I will recheck the torque on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and put the belt back on, and let's get everything hooked up, and we'll run that log through there. And I'll need to put the my tachometer on the measure the RPM on the shaft. So yeah, let's go and put the belt on. All right, let's fire everything up. Alrighty. We got that RPM up to 580, 586. You saw it kept jumping up to like 1,600 RPM. But it's picking up other things, other reflective things on the mandrel and giving a false reading. But it was averaging about between 583 and 587. But it spent most of its time at 586 and 585. So I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, other than the bolts breaking on me, this was a pretty easy install. So I think what I'm gonna do is get my tools cleaned up and move the tractor. I have a bunch of boards that I had to move out of my way so I could get the trailer. I had to go rent an excavator and do a job. The trailer's back, so I'm gonna go put that stack of lumber back, and yeah, I want to get this this poplar log milled down into 1x10s. So that's probably going to be a separate video. I'm gonna finish that up. So, but until then, that completes this project. And if you like these videos, like, share, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.